Hello, my YouTube. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Gee, say how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, how you doing? How you doing? How y'all doing? Gino want to say hi, y'all little stinky boy. Say hello. There you go, Gino. Say hello. Let me flat iron your hair. Let me flat iron your hair. Shh. Shh. There you go. You look so good. How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing awesome on this Thursday. I am doing amazing on this Thursday. I just want to step in and say hello to you guys and see how y'all Thursday was going. My Thursday, if I can be honest, it's kind of little rock the boat, rock the boat, rock the boat. It's a little rocky. It's a little rocky, but hey, it definitely gonna get better. Can't do nothing but get better from here, you know. It can only get better from here. So today, this conversation, we're going to talk about always stand up for yourself, okay? Always stand up for yourself. When you know you right, you right. Stand up for yourself. Don't let somebody take advantage of you or blow smoke. And know the law. Know your rights. If you're going through something and there's something that you don't know, right? And you're trying to figure out, hey, if this is going on in my life, could this be considered something that either violates my civil rights, can be discrimination, or like a fair act, or like there's different laws and stuff. So always, if you're going through something and you're not for sure if what's happening to you is righteous, put it in your phone and just ask your phone, hey, if somebody do this, that, and that, is that cause for, and you just ask discrimination, or if somebody do this, that, could that be typical violation of my rights, or, something like that. So it's like, yeah, yes. So it's like people will discriminate against you, right? Because they feel like they can. They feel like they can, and they'll do it. They will definitely do it. So always know your rights and stand up for yourself. So that's what I'm doing behind the scenes. I've been working on some legal stuff. So I kind of been really distracted. I haven't even been able to work out because I'm the type of person, when I have something to do or when I'm working on something, I get into like grind mode, and I ain't gonna stop to whatever that I'm doing. I'm gonna make sure that I got the answer that I'm doing. So when you're dealing with legal stuff, right, don't let somebody go, oh yeah, that's fine, that's okay. Know your rights. If you got a consumer complaint, know that you can contact the Attorney General. If you within a certain income bracket and you got legal stuff going on with your living in your house and the Fair Housing Act, always know that you can reach out to legal aid and different things like that. There's different resources that'll help you, and a lot of times legal aid will put you in the right direction to get the right paperwork, to be able to file the right things. They give you legal advice for free. So know that. Know your rights. Know your rights. And when you feel in your gut and you know that somebody just basically did something and that it was wrong, and they feel as though, oh, I'm going to do it, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Stand up for yourself. Stand firm. So you'll get a lot of people. What I'm noticing is customer service. So especially when you're dealing with these big groups, customer service, and it's a big entity, a lot of these people don't want to do the paperwork. They really don't want to do the calls, right? They really don't want to do the calls. So they give you this spin around and saying stupid stuff to you when you telling them, listen, if this representative I've been working with, and this representative is deliberately not putting in the right information, the stuff that I need that will be in favor for me, they're putting in things that they know is unfavorable to me. Stand up for yourself. So they was playing with me. Like I told them, look, you're not going to continue to play with me. This lady that I'm working with, she's deliberately doing the paperwork the way she wants to. She's not following the law and doing what needs to be done. You don't look at somebody based off what they look like and go, oh, she ain't nothing wrong with her back, or ain't nothing wrong with this. Oh, she can do this. She can do that. That's discrimination. Because you looking at me based off of how I look and saying, I ain't writing that down. Shoot, look at her. She lying. She lying. But failing to look at your medical records and just throw it out because you looking at me based off my appearance and how I look. Oh, she coming here and that makeup is like this and this and that and that. Oh, I don't believe. It's not what you believe. It's not what you know. It's what you can prove. And when they fail to pull the proper evidence, and you done told these people over and over again, look over here, look over here, look over here, look over here. My condition, I didn't make it up. Look it up. The doctor did. I didn't diagnose myself. And so if you tell somebody, I'm having serious problem, I'm just giving an example, with my knees, and I'm not able to stand for a long time. So I'm needing this surgery or whatever. And then, a lot of stuff got to get approved. You got to go through all these procedures to be able to get stuff done. A lot of times insurance can deny stuff and they don't want to do it. They want to save them money, and then they'll study want to give you a steroid or whatever. However, I'm just giving y'all example. So when you go into the process to get something done, you got to show due cause. Like, why do you need this done? And if you tell this person it's something with my knee, right? Instead of them pulling them reports, they pull everything but related to your knee. That's deliberately sabotaging what you asking them to do. If I'm saying, hey, my knee is in that much pain, I can't stand over this, my back is doing this, then then you need to pull the proper records if that's what they're trying to tell you. But you go, oh, you type in everything, but far as the knee part, you leave that out. So when you get the medical records back, it say, oh, other than that, besides high blood pressure, she healthy, this, that, and that, and that, and that, leaving out the crucial part that you ask her to pull. Pull this part of my medical records. Pull this part of my medical records. And you got to be specific on what it is. I'm just giving y'all example on how a lot of these people would do. So I've been going through the merry-go-round and the merry-go-bush and everything. So I had to wind up calling the EEOC. And also doing a consumer complaint as well, because you getting these people that's deliberately denying people claims, not based off the medical evidence, but based off discrimination. If they look at you and be like, look how she look, she lying. You cannot do that. That is discrimination. That's discrimination. You can't just do that. And I told this lady, if you look at my medical records, this is a condition that I have medical history with, that I've been complaining about forever. This ain't a diagnosis I woke up with and did. It's in my medical history. When all you got to do is pull the right stuff. Pull the right stuff. Pull the right stuff so I can be able to get the surgery that I need, or however, or whatever. But when you deliberately doing it. So that's what I've been dealing with. I've been dealing with a lot of stuff like that. But what they don't realize about me, when I'm right and I know I'm right, I'm gonna fight you through tooth and nails, because you get a lot of these people, they try to wrong you. They try to wrong you and not give you what you desire. They'll do whatever they want to do. So like, okay, I'm gonna give y'all just other stuff, like certain insurance policies, right? So when my son passed away, I had 2 policies, and just giving y'all example. And some of these rinky-dink policies, not my whole life term, and yet you get from like the banks and all this and that, it'd be additional $30,000 or whatever. A lot of that stuff is crap, and you paying a little bit of money, especially if you're only paying like $10 every 6 months. Those policies is fucking crap. Okay, they're fucking crap. They're crap. But this lady, because of the fact that my son died in another state, and mind you, I had this policy forever from them being little. And because he died in another state, it was little clause that, oh, if this person or something, whatever, die in this state instead of this state, then we ain't gonna cover it. So when my son died, on the medical examinations report, they put on there that my son died in his home And let's listed his daddy address along with father and brother, because all of them was in the same murder case. All three of the bodies, 4 bodies. So and the other guy was outside. But when they wrote the medical examiner wrote that on the death certificate, on the yeah, I think that's the death certificate. On the medical examiner death certificate, yeah, that's the death certificate. When I gave it to the insurance company, they was like, you can't get this money because he died outside of the state or the jurisdiction or something like that or whatever. And I'm like, what? So let me tell you how good God is. Let me tell you how good God is. I called the medical examiner and I told him, I said, sir, my son was killed in that Kankakee triple homicide. Okay. And you guys were unalive. I know you're supposed to say that. I hope I don't get copyright strikes. I'm sorry, YouTube. But you guys put that was his home. And it's causing contradiction with the life insurance company because it's a different state than where I carry the policies at. And I said, sir, you have his license. Y'all have his license on file, right? His driver's license. And he said, yes. I said, I'm begging you to please go into the file. Look at D'Angelo's driver's license and please correct the address because it's contradicting my payout. They said, the medical examiner said they normally don't do this. Whatever they write on that, you got to take them to court. You got to take them to court and litigate that to court. Then they'll change the death certificate. They don't just do it like that. Tell you how good God is to me, y'all. When I asked that medical examiner, he said, man, we normally don't do that. Legally, we can let you take us to court. He said, because it's, regarding this and you trying to get the burial of your son and it's dealing with your life insurance policy, he said, you right. We shouldn't have put this as his address without validate his legal address from his driver's license. Just because he got found in a place with his daddy, that don't mean he lived there. I said, exactly. That man changed that medical death certificate right then and there on the spot. And he told me give him an hour. Within an hour, I was able to go on medical records and order a new retracted death certificate. And I sent it to the insurance company. And I fought that lady with everything in me. And through the grace of God, I won victorious. Don't play with me. So they'll challenge you when they feel that you can't do nothing. You pray, you ask God for guidance, look online. When you don't have a lawyer right now, ask the internet this and it'll tell you if some of your rights was violated. So yes, in this situation, my rights is violated because she failed to send in the proper information that would have got me the approval. She did everything but that. That's blatant. She was blatant being, I ain't doing it. Discrimination. Because she kept saying, how old are you? How old are you? How old are you? And I'm like, at this time, when I first started the problem, I was 50, I'm 51. I'm 51. Oh, really? This, that, and that. And they look probably because of the way I dress or whatever. I ain't doing that. Nah, But she took that in her own hands. So now, you about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job. I don't know if she's going to lose her job, but I'm going to see to it that she wrote up. So I told them, they kept playing. I said, I don't want to talk to none of y'all because that's probably your friend. You going to set up, and by law, the EEOC said when you want to do a formal complaint about somebody in government services that have discriminated against you, I'm not dealing with this lady no more. We're done. She can't write me a freaking prescription. I'm done with her. Okay? I want to talk with a supervisor because it ain't what you know. She wrote down, I said I had this. Like basically, I diagnosed myself. Like I'm the doctor because she failed to pull the history. So, I got an appointment with a supervisor and I'm going to bring all my evidence and show. Look, she chose. Because what I look like, she's more fixated on how I dress, how I look, than focusing on my problem and just assume, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So, you got to go to the next step. So, if y'all been wondering, what's going on? what's going on with me and Gino? That's what's going on, guys. And I'm just like, I'm very irritated. And when I get in this mode, I'm in spaz. I'll just say I be spazzing. So it's like I really didn't want to get on the internet and really do any talking and stuff like that. So I'm okay. I'm okay. And yeah, I wanted y'all to know that I'm okay, okay. Yeah, I'm okay. So if y'all was concerned about me, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. So let me say this. Okay, so one of the phones is the old work phone. So the way the phone is set up, sometimes I would still get some of those messages. And you know what's odd and weird? Sometimes I thought I went in on the computer and retract all the phone numbers, okay? So somebody texting me, oh, today is fuck with A. Marie today, some dumb shit. And they talking, and it's like playing this duck, duck, goose game, kid games or whatever, and playing with me on the phone. And I'm so agitated, right? My thing is first off, that's weird. If I didn't give you my number and say, give me a call, and if you decided, oh, I want to talk to this lady, so I'm going to find the old work stuff, and I'm going to call her, and I'm going to contact her, and I'm going to talk to her, and she going to talk back to me. Well, I'm sorry, he didn't call, he text. And you playing these games, or it could be somebody I know. You know, people do this, dial a number, and I never understood why grown-ass people would get on the phone and play with people, but they playing these games. I am super freaking irritated right now. And like I told them, listen, go play with your mom or somebody. I don't got time to play with you. If you talking to me, and if you that bold to get on the phone and talk to me, then reveal your freaking self who you is. My name is Bernard. I'm from Austin, Texas. I found your number on the internet. This is weird for me to call. Even put your picture in there. This is who you talking to, Bernard T. Willis. And I apologize. I know this weird, but I just wanted to have this conversation with you. And if you, which is weird, you shouldn't be doing that. Because if ain't nobody gave you their number, then you shouldn't be talking to them. But why would you play these mind games? That's weird. That's crazy. That's like, I don't know, weird, odd behavior. Like, don't do that. Stop playing with people. Do not play with people. If you want to talk to somebody and you go through their Facebook or whatever due diligence you go through to talk to them, at least be man enough to say who you is, why you calling, reveal your identity, and stop playing with people. But to be honest, I am in such a agitated mood. I really don't want to talk to nobody. I am severely agitated. When I tell y'all that I'm severely agitated, like I'm so agitated with my stomach is uncomfortable that I can't even eat. You ever be so agitated and going through something to your stomach, and then you constantly calling these people, they giving you the flip, the run around, the this, to that, and they know you got so much time to file an appeal, and they trying to let that appeal run out so that you can't appeal it. And they playing these games. Like I told that man, listen, I'm not finna keep playing with you. So when I start reciting the laws, now it changed. Oh, okay, we'll get you an appointment. Okay, then stop playing with me. And I told him, and by law, Minnesota, we have you can record a conversation with one-way consent without even telling them. So after we get so deep in the car, a lot of times they'll be slick and hang up on you, and they don't post to. But I wanted to keep him talking. I just kept saying, sir. I know that's probably she's probably your friend because y'all work in the same office. And you don't want to set the appointment because you feel like you putting a nail in her coffin because I'm coming to tell on your friend. But now you putting your shit in this, and it ain't got nothing to do with you, and I apologize for cussing to you. Because it really ain't got nothing to do with you. But you putting your job on the line because you want to protect her and not do the appointment. Do you know by law, I'm entitled to file an appeal in a complaint to a supervisor and escalate it? And you telling me, oh no, this, that, and that, we don't know what to do. And like you have no idea what you're supposed to be doing? When the law clearly states, if you are not able to get your stuff taken care of, you got a timely matter to file, escalate it to a supervisor and let them deal with it. Because now it's almost like I'm playing with the arch enemy. This woman made her decision. She chose not to do the paperwork correctly and then put down that I claim to have all this without doing the research and pulling the medical history that this is something that was ongoing. And if I point out my finger, why would you go in another way? And she did it in a slick way where, like, we don't see it. No, you don't see it. Why? Because you didn't go into patient's history. And when you go into patient's history and you pull them doctor's note, it'll show you this is an ongoing problem that I always complained about. And then if you go and I ask her to directly speak with my doctor, by law, if you sign a release form, then the doctor going to say, yes, she's been here multiple times about this same issue. You get what I'm saying? The doctor could have spoke to this incident, but you chose not to talk to the doctor. You said, no, I ain't going to talk to her. You chose to talk to the new person that I have no history with, and you chose to talk to them versus of a doctor that been knowing me over 20 years to somebody I just went to for a second opinion and ask questions that have no history about me. Like I just made an appointment for a special and this is the first time this has been coming up. You chose to do that. That was a choice. When if you would have did it the way you were supposed to do it, you don't have a right to do it how you want to do. You got to follow the law. If somebody identify the problem and where you can find it and this, that, and that, you go into the history. Like you're going to get a place. What do they look at? Your rental history. So you got to go into the history, and then you got to specifically ask for if this person. You got to ask the doctor. Have this person made this condition aware to you? Have this, you know what I'm saying? You got to ask specifically about that. So I'm just giving an example. Some of my stuff I'm switching it around because it's, but I'm just all heated up. But yeah, for the people, stop playing on my phone. For real. Like, I'm in such an agitated mood. And when I'm mad, I'm a real nasty person. So please just leave me alone. For real. I'm so agitated. So anyway, I got to go. I got to go to therapy. Calm down. Toodles.